But the biggest thing I realized in recent years is with the advent of technology, as great as it is, we're losing the children to the devices, right? And in StoryVerse Land, what we're trying to do is we're trying to remind them that books are also fun in a way that they can see it. Because in moving visuals like your shows and your games, it's very easy to get zapped into that world. I mean, some nights I spend many hours scrolling Instagram and TikTok. I admit I do that too, right? But if they can see themselves in the book, if they see their name in the book, which is very precious, they hopefully then that also says, this is my book. I want to read it. And when we create that, I want to read it concept in them, then hopefully that will continue. They will want to read more. They'll be more excited to pick up books. And the end for me is I hope they become readers and bookworms as adults like us as well. At the end of the day, as readers and writers, we want everybody to enjoy this beautiful world that many of us create. So our very beautiful tagline that I can't really remember where it came from, but I think in one of our many meetings it came out where we said really where we want children to be the hero of the story, which means that we write the stories and the person who buys the book gets to personalize the book for the child, right? So if your child's name is Maya, Emily, Vincent, it doesn't matter what their name is, we can put their name in our book. They can choose personalization options from skin tone, hairstyle, hair color, so that while at this juncture, I've been telling my tech team that we want to do exactly as how the child looks, but they said that's not possible yet. So we have closest likeness possible to get to what the child could conceive that it could be them. Right? I come from Singapore, as you know, and I'm a mixed race, so I'm Chinese mixed with Eurasian. So our skin tones are slightly different. And when I used to buy books for my nieces, they couldn't see themselves. They're like, that's not me, auntie, right? And I could understand why they say that, because we brought them up as mixed race children and they can understand the differences because we have friends, we're a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities here, so they can see the difference in all of us. And as little children, it's very obvious to them. So I also wanted to see how we can bridge that gap, right? Because in traditional publishing, technically, I print 10,000 of the same book and you're going to read what the story might be, the story are beautiful, right? But it's very hard for the children sometimes to see themselves in the book. So that was one of our things where we wanted to be able to put the child in the book where they become the story hero, where they are the main character instead. Whatever story our beautiful writer has written for us, right? And so that was where it started. And it has evolved into this amazing thing today where our writers are also excited on, can we give them more different paths to take? I said, we can, we have different books. We can't change that particular path. Hopefully one day as the technology gets better, maybe we can do that. I don't know. I'll leave that to the technical team to figure out because I give them very tall orders.
That's funny. There's always room to grow from where you are, but you are starting off with an incredible foundation to really support representation. And for people listening in, Felicia, Teresa, and I have spoken off camera a bit about this before, but we are so excited about this mission because we see the fight in America to constantly have representation because we're very much a melting pot as well. And our families in particular are, mixed ethnicity, mixed race, and mixed culture. So we know firsthand what the challenge is. And Felicia's right, we're really always fighting against technology, the Oculus, video games, Nintendo Switch, and all of the fun things that kids really get sucked in with.